And boys, we are back here with another Madden video. Today what I got for y'all is going over my must-have players at every position in Madden 26. If you want cheap, fast, and reliable coins to build the God Squad you've always wanted, make sure to check out my sponsor MMOEXP. The links will be down below in the description, and make sure to use my code DILL for 6% off your order. Now for me, and the way I like to do this video, it isn't just necessarily the 10 best cards in the game, right? Like for instance, we're not going to have Nick Bosa, we're not going to have Brock Bowers, we're not going to have PS2 on this list. And the reason for that is, for me, a must-have player also needs to be affordable too. Like these are 10 players that I am all like, you need on your team. Now that's not necessarily to say every card is going to be cheap by any means. We are going to have some more expensive options, but I don't want to go over 1,000,000 coins for any single position. I don't think we'll go really that much over 500k at any position. Now today for our must-have players, we're going to have 4 offensive options and 6 defensive ones. And with that being said, I think we can start out on the defense side of the ball, where we can go to strong safety first. And looking at the strong safety position as a whole, I think Troy P is definitely one of the best options you could have. I think Xavier Watts, another thing I do want to mention, I'm not covering rookie premieres because if you didn't get rookie premieres, it's not like a great way to get them, right? So I want to make this to where basically anyone that has a game could get these players, right? And at my strong safety spot, you could say this is Dolphins bias, but I'm going with 82 overall Ashton Davis from the Team Builder promo. Now, what I like on the card, he's 85 speed, 6'1". There's some argument to be made in this game that really, right now, how the game plays, what you need is speed and height. And that's basically it for any single position. He does hit 82 zone though too, so it's not like he has terrible zone, not the best man coverage by any means. I will say I run this card on a theme team. I think the play rec affects match coverage quite a bit. So if you guys do run a decent amount of match coverage, may not be a scheme fit for you, but I think it's just a base card. He's really good, and again, affordable, right? Like you get this card potentially for free from the solos. I believe you get 2 free 82 team builders, which works out today because we have 2 options that are team builders. And speaking of that, at my free safety spot, at my number 9 spot, we're gonna have another team builder card. So Tyrann Mathieu is going for 2 mil. He gets all 32 team chems. I wouldn't buy this card because he's 5'9". Like I feel like that's too short. Brandon Jones, Dolphins great, 600k, 83 speed, you know. Harrison Smith, Antoine Winfield, Person that I like the most is Nick Cross. Nick Cross is very similar to my thoughts on Ashton Davis. This is an 86 speed, 88 acceleration card, and he is 6 foot height, so not crazy height by any means, but also does hit 82 zone. I like their safety duo because they're pretty fast for their overall. They're affordable. And also they're not like short, you know, like he's 3 inches taller than Tyrann Mathieu. I like our safety duo a ton. Do you want to throw dots just like this? Then you need to check out my strategy website, vertex.tips, where you can unlock all of my schemes. And I'm also joined with some of the best football game players in the world. We will have the best tips and ebooks on both college football and Madden. So check it out. There will be a link down below in the description. Now back to the video. Now moving on to the cornerback position right here, we are going to have 2 corners. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to sort this by speed just to make it a little bit easier. The 2 corners that I really think are well worth their price at my number 8 spot is going to go ahead and be Christian Gonzalez right here. And Christian Gonzalez, I think for a while, I think it was around like 500k when the game first dropped, but this is an 83 overall that is now 200k. He is 85 speed, which again is pretty solid in the game right now. He's also 6'2", so he is really, he has some really good height. Honorable mention to Tariq Woolen as well. I still love that card because he's 6'4", but I like Gonzo a lot because you could get him up to the 80 zone as well, depending if you do value that or not. Like I said, there is some argument, maybe you just need speed and height, right? Especially with switch stick and also stock drop zone, you don't really need much else right now. And yeah, I really like this Gonzo card because of his height, and again, he is decently fast. But another corner that I really like too, honorable mention Darian Porter. Again, he's speed, height, but I think Cooper DeJean, he's around that 400k mark. This is a damn good card right here. He's 6 foot, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, does hit the 85 level of zone. Don't want to sound like a broken record, but you could value that. You could not value that. I'm just putting it out there. Pretty similar thoughts to like Nick Cross, Ashton Davis, and Christian Gonzalez. Like he's a little bit more expensive. He's on the more expensive side of things, but compared to other players around him, I don't hate the price, right? Like I do like him more than Marshawn Lattimore. I like him more than Revis. He's my number 2 corner right now for my must-have players. Now we're going to be moving on to the linebacker position, where I feel like now that Ray Lewis got nerfed, like you can't run Ray Lewis anymore, I think the obvious like user sub linebacker is 82 overall preseason standout Troy Anderson. This is a card that is 6'4", so he's really tall, 84 speed, 86 acceleration, going for around 100k right now. And if we look at his coverage stats, it's not great. This right here though is kind of just how Ultimate Team's playing though. Like I said, 6'4", 84 speed at the linebacker spot. That can play even without the best zone in the game. I think he's great user, probably the best linebacker user, maybe like Jihad Campbell more than him, but Jihad Campbell has good coverage stats, so I feel like he's more valuable as like an actual player on defense, not just a user. I know now users are kind of, I don't want to say less valuable, but they're less valuable because of the switch stick. And I feel like the switch stick kind of helps this card though too, because if you're playing him in like a AI zone coverage or something, right, you can switch stick onto him, make some crazy plays because he is 6'4". So I think he's one of the better linebackers in the game, even though he doesn't have great coverage stats. And I feel like he's going to outplay the 100K that he's going for. I think it's a fair price for him. I think he's one of the better linebackers. Now, moving on to my final must-have player on defense. This is more of a philosophy on defense, but it's going to go in and be Dwight Freeney. Now, Dwight Freeney is going for around 330K. Might be like, why in the world are you covering defensive linemen? Like, why? So I'll explain in a second. This card has 83 speed, 86 acceleration, 86 finesse moves. Now, in years past, and also I believe even in cut as well. Yeah, even in cut as well, he does have a card. And cut, you can see his traits. He usually only has spin move and swim move on yes, with the bull rush on no. And we can't see his traits like that right now, but I'm kind of assuming that he's only going to have the finesse move traits on yes, meaning you like bull rush on no, spin and swim on yes. He doesn't use power moves. Kind of assuming that because, again, years past, he's had the same traits, right? Now, on top of that too, for Dwight Freeney, why is he here? Well, I'm a big fan of stunts in the game. I think stunts, I like that better than the 1-4 loop. I like it better than, you know, like straight up mid blitz, like overload blitzes like that. Love the Texas 4-man, love the left Tom 2-man, the right Tom 2-man, the El Paso. Very, very good stunts. And what you need for stunts, guess what? There's a similar theme amongst positions. You need speed, but you also need like not a very fat player model. And I feel like Dwight Freeney kind of does a great job of all that. Another card that's really good with that too is the Crystal Micah Parsons, who's going for around 500K. Don't hate this price for him. I really don't. 500K for Crystal Micah Parsons, don't mind it. So he could also be a part of this too, but again, for me, I just went to Dwight Freeney. He was a little bit cheaper. He fits this to a T. Now, with that being said, we have 4 more cards to go over, and they're all going to be on the offensive side of the ball. And we're going to go ahead and get it started at the tight end position, where at tight end, I mean, Brock Bowers is going for 3 mil. I don't think Mark Andrews is that much worse than him if we weren't including Team Kim, okay? Mark Andrews is going for 400K. He is 6'5", 247. 82 speed, 84 acceleration, hits 84 short, 80 medium route running, doesn't hit 80 deep, and also 76 run block, so pretty solid there. Mark Andrews is pretty fast for the tight end spot at this point, but the thing I really like on the card is the fact that he's 6'5", 247. If you have watched any of like the top comp people play, MCS players, you played ranked, you played head-to-head a lot, you should know air trucking is kind of crazy, and the bigger you are, the better you are at doing it. So that's why this card's here really too. I mean, from a core rating standpoint, even if he was 220, right, he could still be here. But the big thing for me is being able to air truck, and he's going to have a duo right here in a second we're going to go over. But yeah, the fact that he can air truck, the fact that he's the second fastest tight end in the game behind Brock Bowers, love that a ton. Now, moving on to receiver right here. I feel like this should be not a hot take, but at receiver, I am easily having Dante Thornton. Like, Dante Thornton, I don't care what you guys tell me about route running. This is part of the reason I think people believe the only thing that matters in this game is speed and height. I can't man this card up. Like, I've tried to run shade down man for him, press man, shade outside, shade inside. It doesn't matter. 6'5", 86 speed, 85 acceleration. That's really all it is to this card. I feel like he is an S tier receiver in the game. Like, he is so good. And it's kind of why I've kind of held off on doing receiver tier lists, because I genuinely, this card just has me so confused. Like, everything I usually value for receivers, like route running, he makes me just question everything. Same thing. Matthew Golden is another good example of that too. Like, Matthew Golden fries shit as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like this card has no business being as good as he is first man coverage as he is, but he's a problem, man. And I mean, 80K, this might still be an S tier receiver. I don't know. Let me know if you guys think I'm crazy, but he is a problem. Like, if there's one card I hate playing, it is this dude right here. And to make matters worse too, even if he doesn't beat the man and you actually cover him, he's gonna ag you anyway. So yeah, he's a problem, man. He is a problem. Moving on to running back right here. Running back, Actually, it's not really too much to do with speed. Like, he's still decently fast. But the person that I really like is going to go ahead and be the duo with Mark Andrews, Derrick Henry. So very similar to what I said about Mark Andrews. This card's going for around 200K right now. 84 speed, 78 acceleration. He is 6'3", 247 with 85 trucking and 85 break tackle. Echoing what I said about Mark Andrews, air trucking is so good. Derrick Henry, one of the biggest backs in the game. Flick that truck stick and you will see him go really fast, and he will break a lot of tackles, and he is hard to bring down. So I think for his price as well, very fair. Love him a lot. That's why Derrick Henry's here, really because of the air trucking. Now, I think the most expensive player is going to be our quarterback. I love Kyler Murray. I do. I don't know if I would say he's QB1, but I love the card. I really like Bryce Young. I thought he played great. I mean, the QB though, I think it has to be Baker Mayfield. This card's going for around 500K. Most expensive card we're going to cover, but I think it makes sense. QB is probably the position you should spend the most on. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but it's a take I'm willing to stand by. Baker Mayfield, 82 speed, 80 acceleration, 86 throw power, hits 85 short and deep accuracy with 83 medium. I also do like Jalen Hurts a lot as well. I should have mentioned him, but he probably has the best release in the game with the release number 13. So that's really why Baker's here. His release is crazy. He's pretty mobile, high throw power. In my opinion, still QB1. I think there's other people that join him in the S tier though. But yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on my 10 must-have players in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know if you guys think I missed anyone on this list, or if you would add anyone on this list. Let me know down below in the comments. But if you guys did enjoy it, man, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go to me, use these cards live on stream. Do stream here on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on YouTube. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check down below in the description. Hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.